Happy Monday and welcome back to a rescue box recap. Today I'm going to go over a fun box that I did from Thredup about 3 months ago. Tell you guys what items were in the box and whether or not I listed them. Did they sell? If so, for how much? And am I on a profit or a loss for this particular box? For those of you that are new here, my name is Christina and I am a part-time reseller on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and The RealReal. I hope everybody had a fabulous Easter weekend. We did, and my kids are actually off of school today as well. So they have Good Friday off and then Easter Monday. So we had a great time celebrating with both sides of my family. Now my in-laws are actually Greek Orthodox, so they don't celebrate their Easter until May. So y'all, I get 2 Easters. That's a lot of fun. So we'll be having celebrations for that. I believe it's the first weekend in May this year because it was a leap year. Normally it's like back-to-back weekends. Anyway, let's get into the recap over this fun box. So I will be opening a fun box on Thredup Thursday. So in kind of leading up to that, let's review a fun box I did 3 months ago. This box, I didn't write down which warehouse this one came from. So I may have to go back and look, and then I can put that on the screen if I mentioned it in the video. If you'd like to go back and watch that video, I will put the link above so that you can go back and watch that if you want to watch me unboxing the items. So the fun boxes from Thredup contain at least 10 miscellaneous items. The box is $34 plus tax and shipping. This box in particular, I'm not sure if I had a credit for this or not. I didn't mention it in the video, so who knows? I am not good at keeping track of my receipts. I really look at the receipt that comes in the box, if it's even in there, and that doesn't tell you if there were any discounts applied. So we're just gonna base it off if I paid full price of the $34. Okay, so this box actually had extra items in it, which is always awesome. This box had 13 items. I'm going to go through each item. If I have a picture of the item from a listing, I'll put that up. Or if I don't and I have a screenshot from the video, I'll put that up so you can kind of see the items as we go. The first item that was in the box was in one of the little baggies and contained 2 new with tag necklaces. These were like a fashion necklace, each of them, that were inspirational. They said some kind of motivational things on the card. And so these I actually used as gift with purchases. So I'll do that sometimes if it's something that's nice that I'm not necessarily going to list. I might throw that in one of y'all's packages. So those went out as gifts with purchase. So that item in particular was a 0. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Flamingo Sunglasses. Y'all, these were hilarious. They were dark black sunglasses, and then they had one side had a palm tree, the other side had this big flamingo, and there was a glitter spray all over it. Anyway, super cute. Definitely not something I would list. They're not branded or anything like that, just some fun glasses. Now, my son loves flamingos, and so I set those aside for him. He got a big kick out of them, and so we ended up keeping those. So for the purposes of reselling, that one was also a 0. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Sunday State, and this was new on the card, hair clips. Ooh, let's talk about hair clips for a second. Okay, so do y'all see my headband that I'm wearing today? You know, I love my headbands. Y'all, I forgot. I don't think I showed y'all this in my latest thrift haul. So let me show you. I'm taking off my little decoration here. But I picked this up at my local thrift. This is the one that I go to sometimes, that I go to with my mom, that's a little bit further away. But they had this headband, which I thought was really cute. It's got really, really beautiful sewn in pattern here, right? And the inside is leather. So I was like, oh, this is so cool. Now there is a little bit of damage around some of the corners here, there on the leather. It is stamped something, and I'm not really sure what it says. I feel like it says James somebody made in I don't know where. See if y'all recognize this stamp at all. That's what it says. So I didn't really like find any information out about this. I bought it for myself, not really for reselling, but I thought it went really cute with like my Eagles t-shirt. That's kind of like Southwest. So anyway, I'm wearing it today, but I wanted to show you guys that I picked that up. Okay, so back to the recap. This pair of hair clips was new on the card by Sunday State. And these were like little rock or gem hair clips. They were, like I said, new on the card in different pastels. Would have been perfect for Easter. I normally probably would have kept these, except that they were kind of heavy. And my hair is very like fine and thin. Like it feels like stuffed animal hair. I know y'all can't feel my hair. That was weird. Anyway, but they would fall right out. So these I actually put in one of my giveaway boxes to subscribers when I was doing that listing challenge. So one of y'all lucky subscribers ended up with those in your mystery box. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Airy, and I love getting Airy items because I feel like they do sell really well. And Airy is the American Eagle Outfitters like intimates line. And this was a green lace bra in a size 34A. It is new with tags. This has not sold yet. It is still listed in my closet. I have it listed for $25. So if there are any subscribers out there that are interested in that, you're welcome to purchase that from me for $8. If you do want to purchase something direct, just send me an email to stinaresells@gmail.com, and I'm happy to send you a PayPal invoice and you can purchase from me directly. I am still a little bit behind on my shipping out to you guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of short of breath a little bit. I'm still struggling getting over this virus that I had, y'all. The congestion's pretty much gone, but I have a lot of like coughing left. And so I'm doing some breathing treatments and another inhaler trying to like get rid of this cough. It is really lingering. So I've been under the weather, definitely feeling better, still fighting off some of these symptoms, but I'm a little behind in everything. Okay, so shipping, my full-time job, all the things. So if you haven't gotten your package yet, it should be on its way. And if you are unsure about it, just send me an email and I can track it for you. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Urban Outfitters, and this was kind of like a corduroy style bucket hat in a really cool green. It was new at tags, which was awesome. And you know, it's funny because I was on the fence about whether or not I should list this. I was back and forth. I did have this as part of my listing challenge, and so I just went ahead and listed it. I listed it and it did sell. It sold on eBay for $15. So I was happy in the end that I did go ahead and list that. I guess if you're ever in question, list or not to list, just list. I need to take my own advice on that. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Adorme. And so I do find that I get a lot of Adorme items in these fun boxes. This one was a black satin plus size robe, which is always awesome, in a 2X. It is not new with tags, although it is in great condition. The only issue with this, or I would have listed it higher, is that it's missing the tie around the middle. So you need like an extra tie. So, I mean, I don't think that's a big deal. I have a silk robe that's vintage that I use, and it never came with a belt. And so I remember my mom got me like a piece of long like ribbon, and I used that. So you could use anything, but that does take the value down a little bit when you're listing. This one has not sold. It is still listed in my closet. I have it listed at $15. I probably would have listed it at $25 if it had the tie. If any subscribers are interested in that, then I will do that for $6. The next item that was in the box was by the brand Cupi, which I have sold before, and I think I've gotten in these fun boxes before. And this was a black one-piece swimsuit in great shape, new with tags. And I did list that. It did sell on Poshmark for $15. So that was a win. I was happy about that. Sometimes in these boxes where you don't necessarily get that one wow item, you really do have to list a lot of the sellable pieces in order to make your money back. And you know, that's part of the fun of the fun box. You might have a box that's got a lot of really great items that are just kind of average selling price. And then you might have a box sometime that's full of really not much at all and then one stellar item. So, but I feel like with the fun boxes, you can almost always at least make your money back. So that one, yay, was a win. The next item that was in the box was by the brand, well, the tag says by design, but the company that puts that out is Deco. And I know like my local Hallmark sells that brand. Like I own a few of their like interior design pieces. This is actually a wearable piece. This is an artist inspired kind of one size fits all like vest. It's a little flowy black and white like graphic print. And this one I have not sold yet. I do have it listed. It is listed in my closet for $25. I think I had offered it up to y'all for like, I don't remember how much, under 10 for sure. So if anybody wants to purchase that now, I will do it for $4. That's a steal. The next item that was in the box was a pair of Harry Potter book earrings. Oh, I thought these were so cute. Oh, wait, I was going to show them to you guys. Hold on. Okay, so I actually never listed these because I was kind of on the fence on whether I was going to keep these. I thought, or maybe if somebody purchases something Harry Potter, like I will put them in with their order, but look how cute these are. I love these. And then it's not an actual book, right? But it's got like little paper pages. So I think these are super cute. Again, I don't have these listed. I will just keep these in my possession for a while, but if anybody is out there and wants to purchase them, I'll do them for $4. But for the purposes of what I've made off this box, obviously didn't list these, so that's a 0. The next item that was in the box was a pair of, I'm calling them fashion foam wedges. Kind of like a comfort shoe, kind of like a Croc. They were made out of like a really hard foam, not something soft like Crocs. And they did have a really cool print on the top of them. The issue with these is I couldn't really find a size. I was guessing that they were a size 6, but there was no branding on them. No size printed. I truly didn't think they were that comfortable seeming. I didn't put them on because my foot is bigger than a 6, okay? But I ended up donating these to my local thrift. They were unworn, so hopefully somebody purchased those and was able to get some good use out of them. So the next item that was in the box was a pair of cat slippers, and these were new on the card. They had pictures of different cats on them. Super, super cute. Loved those, and those went out to one of my fellow YouTube resellers, so enjoy. The next item that was in the box was this was unbranded. Well, it could have been branded, but it was in Spanish, so I wasn't 100% sure. And this was a green leather wallet that was made in Colombia. It had the Colombian flag stitched on the inside. There was a tag also on the inside, so that probably had the brand name. But this was like almost never used before. Great condition. One of my subscribers reached out to me about it, and I did sell her that wallet for $10. So I hope she's enjoying it. That was such a nice piece and a surprise to get in the box. You know, sometimes in these boxes, you do get a lot of unbranded items, and sometimes you do get a lot of just kind of fast fashion little handbags or wallets. This one was like genuine leather. So you got to make sure you go in and double check if you can find any tags to see, you know, what it's made of. So it's a really nice wallet. I'm happy that somebody's using it. The last item that was in the box was a tote, and this also was, I think, new without tags. I did some research on this one because it was a black tote and in bright neon green had printed words, the Clark. And so I kind of thought that was the brand, but then after Google lensing it, it looks like these totes are like custom made. So you can get them like with your business name on it or something like that. And it was made for a place called the Clark. So I ended up actually donating this to my local thrift. So hopefully somebody picked that up and is able to get some use out of it. By the way, I love going to my thrift and seeing items I donated in there. And sometimes I even go to grab them and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. And I'm like, wait a minute, you donated that. Stop. So anyway, so let's go over it. From this box, I got 13 items. I sold 1, 2, 3. So I've only sold 3 items from this box. I donated a couple, and then I have a few that are still listed. So my total revenue to date on this box is $40. But when you subtract out the cost of the box and then my fees back to eBay and Poshmark, I'm at a negative of 88 cents. So I'm super close to being able to make my money back. For sure, the Airy Bra is going to sell, and that should do well. I also have that Adorme robe listed, and then the Deco vest. So hopefully between those items, that will push me over into the green, and this one will be a profit for me. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, going over one of my fun boxes. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. I will be doing a Thredup DIY jewelry. That's the 5-pound box. So make sure you join me for that, see what I got. And then on Thursday, I will be opening another fun box. Anyways, drop in the comments. Let me know what you think about this fun box. And if you've done one recently, I'm hoping the one I open on Thursday has a big item that is like a stunner. All right, see y'all then. Bye, y'all.